Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge von Slay the Princess. So, wir haben ein paar Optionen mit ihr zu reden. Warte mal, es gab doch eine Sprachaktion. What's your name?
In a Wald. Explore SCLF Voicing this up LED.
What's your name? Klappt nicht.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah, it's pretty awake. What? Real ship? Are you coming on to me? How well I got you out of here? I'm here because you stop supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? And how long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we're talking. Okay. Werd sagen, das mit den People.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Habt ihr jetzt gesehen, wie ihre Augen plötzlich anders geworden sind, weil wir es ihr erzählt haben, dass sie dass andere Leute das gesagt haben, dass sie das Ende der Welt einläutet. Und der Sprecher, der Erzähler, gesagt hat, das darfst du ihr nicht erzählen. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? If been told enough, I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I am sure they have zero reasons of keeping that information scared from me. No, and I am behind, O Highness. I am more silent to trust you than I am inland to trust him. Remain silent. Also nochmal zurückgehen. Deflect, aha. Halb befleckt oder keine Ahnung. Ja, weiß ich gerade nicht. Wie würde ich sagen das?
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave. At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Ja, wir beenden das Gespräch. Where a real ship are you coming on to me? How a world will I get you out of here? Oder dass wir sagen, willst du doch sitzen? Ich würde sagen, erstmal das da. Wir machen erstmal das.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay. Ist aber noch das da?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Und ist dann auch hier.
Too long.
Too long. Wow. Da hätten wir sich uns die Frage auch sparen können. Ich hätte jetzt erwartet 3 Jahre, 7 Monate, 3 Stunden, 3 Tage, 7 Stunden und 24 Minuten und 30 Sekunden. Irgendwie sowas.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Slay the princess. I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you looked away down her at last for a bit. We can't get you to know if each other better while I declare what to do. Wie gesagt, das Spiel heißt Slay the Princess. Also verurteilt mich nicht. So heißt das Game. Ich finde es auch nicht gut, sowas. Wenn ich jetzt, warte mal, I'm getting you out of her. Ich will erstmal das machen.
That seems like a pretty good compromise. Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Warum ist jetzt ihre Schriftzug noch röter geworden und ein bisschen verkrakelig geworden? Okay, let's get you out of her. Oh, I made my choice. I'm looking her in the basement.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
Nowhere sticking to the plan and looking her down her. Oh, that's relief. I was afraid I'd already committed to not slaying her.
You'll be the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door. It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door will hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my good side.
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forgive it. You don't know the kind of enemy you've made tonight.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
Alter, hätten wir bloß das Messer oben gelassen. Ignoriere her and go to sleep. Aha. Auf jeden Fall nett. So all of that was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent. Doch innocent. You're harmless. You're not even a princess, you're a monster. Ich würde sagen, das erste, oder? Treaten me all you want, all it does is ease my good in consents.
These aren't threats. These are promises. Sooner or later, you're going to have to sleep. And I'll make sure you never see the light of day again.
You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for helping me get out of that awful basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach. Whose side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only help me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things together.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time, but we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Kapitel 2. The Nightmares.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So gesehen fangen wir das wieder von vorne an. Aber wir sind in Kapitel 2. Aber ich würde sagen, wir erfahren das in der nächsten Folge fort. Damit sage ich vielen herzlichen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut rein. Ciao.